Hi, it's me. Oh, I was not tired, so I decided to come out here. Anyway, like I was saying, this is called Decoding the Bible. Alright, the Bible. It is not written in stone that everything in the Bible has to come to pass. Understand? It is what we are not supposed to be done. So everything in that Bible, if it doesn't come to pass, then we will get rewarded beyond measure. But if it does come to pass, then certainly God is going to feel like a very bad parent and he's going to be upset with us. So, which means, I hate to break it to you, little ones, God is going to be like a raging parent and bend us over our knee, bend over his knee and spank the crap out of our butts. Why? I can tell you why. Because God does not want to do that like any normal parent. I know, I'm a parent myself, and every time I had to test that little butt of theirs, I felt bad. Every fucking time. Sorry, but it's the truth. God does not want to test our butts. God wants us to have fun, be free, explore. Why the reason why He gave us this freaking land, right? He didn't give us this land to hold on to it and, you know, capture it. And He didn't give us a galaxy to explore for no reason. Come on. He gave us the galaxy. It's our basically our little playground for us to explore. He gave us this world to explore. He gave us our bodies to explore and decorate. He gave us this world to decorate, not to destroy. He's giving us this galaxy to explore, to not to conquer, but to explore different galaxies and to live on them. But if we don't, if we keep checking off the Bible and keep doing what the Bible tells us to do, like we have to have that stupid mark and we have to have the rapture happen. But if we can just, if we not, we don't have to have the rapture. We don't have to have that mark around. We're talking about if we make sure that the rapture doesn't happen. We don't make sure none of that shit ever happens. We make it ironclad by making it in the bills. Like, make it a bill for none of that shit to ever happen. Which means taking care of Mother Earth. We take care of Mother Earth. Mother Earth was going to start loving us and take care of us. Problem solved. That's problem one. That stupid fucking mark that I actually had to hand out flyers because I promised God that I was going to, and I still haven't fulfilled that promise because they were stolen. Anyway, so if we have it in the bill, put a bill on that, say if that bill, if we wouldn't have that in our hand manual, we have that if the President Trump, if President, tell us and put in a bill that we're not supposed to have it, and we will never have that mark at all. We don't have even something even close to it forever. Then the rapture would never happen. So we take care of Mother Earth. That's problem solved. We put that in the bill. Problem solved. Which means, gentlemen, ladies, boys, girls, everyone from all genders and all races, all species. If we keep the rapture from happening, then God is going to reward us for being good. Finally, we finally got it fucking through our head. The Bible was meant for us to be a guide on what not to do, not what to do. Come on. And the homosexual context in the Bible was meant because back in the olden days, when we needed people, when we needed more genetic, genetic diversity, we had to have that in the Bible. Even though he hated it. He hated that because then the people who were gay back then, homosexuals back then, people were like that back then, they had to force themselves to be straight, which means all the gay men basically got raped by the women. Because if those women found out that they were gay, and they took them, and they found them out, and they took them to those churches would have hurt them. So basically, they had to let their wives hurt them repeatedly, and they felt bad for it. But same with the women. The women who were lesbians back then had to let their husbands have their way with them to have children because they couldn't do it the other way. So I'm talking about if we don't have the rapture happen, if we put in that constitutional, we make sure that it never will happen, then God was going to reward us. And I know all these Trekkies want first contact to happen. Because first contact, which means alien life will finally come down to Earth and be our friends. And in turn, we will be their friends. So if there's aliens here, they can come out of hiding. And we won't have to worry about them anymore. Hiding amongst the humans. If they are. And we will love them. Of our own children. So we have to love our neighbors. And our neighbors are our older brothers and older sisters. And that means aliens. Aliens are older brothers and older sisters. So we have to protect them. We have to love them. Because God wants us to love them. God wants us to love them because God wants first contact to happen. Just like in Star Trek. So, the more we love our brothers and sisters, the more we love another, and the more we take care of our earth, our Gaia, our mother, the more, and we don't have that stupid mark in the future, then the rapture would never happen. It disappears that instant. Which means first contact with another life form. But we won't have to be afraid. We will never be afraid of that. Because God does not want that. God wants his children, his teenage children, or his kid children, his baby children, his adult children, and his elderly children all be friends. Understand? We're all connected by him. The man, the father of all of us. All of us are fathers. All of us are connected by him. So we have to make sure the rapture doesn't happen to this earth. Because if not, I'm sorry for saying this, but this earth is going to die. It might not be right now, but it will be soon. And that means his older children are going to be on their way. They're possibly on their way right now. We don't know. And one final night, the whole motto, come, put all of us asleep, whatever they do, and then grab all of us on the night. Grab all the Christians, all the babies, all the pregnant women, everyone. But do we really want them to do that? Basically rape our world of our resources and basically rape us from our own selves? No, because they're not here for that. They're here to be friends, not our enemy. That's the reason why God created them as well. God created them just like he created us. I mean, they might not look like us. They might not talk like us. They might have different cultures like us. But I'm talking about the Bible is supposed to be our guide to what not to do. Understand? We are supposed to be loving our neighbors. We're supposed to be helping our neighbors. And our neighbors are going to be needing us in the future. So, as as a person, as our normal person, we need we need to be more able to love ourselves, to love Gaia, to love everyone equally. Because if we don't, we stop loving them, we stop loving everyone else, then we're no better than our previous ancestors. So we have to love them. Love all of God's creations, including the ones that I know about. So we are going to love them. Love all of God's creations, even their different images. So we are going to love them. We're going to respect them. So we're going to have to do that. Because if not, this world will crumble. I don't want to be a Bible thumper, because I'm not. I'm just a regular person, just like you and me. Just like you. You are all regular people, like me. Some people are higher class. Some people are lower class. Doesn't matter. For me, I just want to spread the love around. I want to make sure that our people and every person, every being on this entire galaxy is going to be okay. But just make sure the rapture doesn't happen. Don't make sure. Put in a bill. Fight against it. And then, first contact is right around that corner. And then, all the Trekkies would love it too. Because finally, we will finally figure it out as a group of the group of humans, or humanoids, that we're not alone in the universe. And once we figure that out, game on. And we can finally explore the galaxy like we were meant to. We were designed to explore the galaxy. We were not designed to conquer it. Conquer it is human function. We are designed to explore it. Because we were designed to be explorers. That's the whole reason why God gave us different body types. Because when we're children, we explore our bodies from all around. We try to figure out which one's which. We're trying to figure out whatever. We explore our past, we explore our future, we explore everything. And you know that. We're not meant to conquer our planets. We're meant to help the planets. We're meant to love. Love everyone and every being in this planet, in the galaxy. So, I am one of those people, one of those beings, one of those humanoids who will always love other humanoids. Okay? So, this is just me telling you not to make sure, not to unlove, but to love. Not to have the Bible go through what it's going through. Because the Bible was supposed to be a guide. A guide what not to do. So, if you follow the Bible like a checklist, then God's going to spank the shit out of our butts. Now, you know it. But if we don't do what the Bible is, like a checklist, we don't even have the rapture. But skip over it and don't even wash it out. Keep it from happening from all of us. Then you know what's going to happen? God's going to reward us. for good behavior. Finally, we can get out of this. We can go and have our grandchildren explore the stars like we wanted when we were kids. Don't you remember when you were a kid? There were some of our kids wanted to be astronauts. Some of our kids wanted to be everything else. So they wanted to explore, right? So why not? Why not? Right? Why not let our kids explore? Why not let our grandkids be explorers out of the galaxy? But we can't have our kids do that. If the rapture happens, hello. So please, this is me. I am a mother. Don't forget. And Mother Earth is going to be freaking pissed off if you destroy her, if you hurt her anymore. So we have to start protecting her. We're doing anything we can to do to protect her. So let us protect her. And then after that, once we're done protecting her, and then first contact happens, we will have friends in different places. Sure, may not be looking like us, but it's like that movie Philandro. Philandro. Do you remember that movie? In the beginning, it was peaceful throughout the nations. And then we had first contact with different species. And now we spread that friendship to different corners of the galaxy. So that is what we were meant to do. We were never meant for war. We were meant for peace. We were never meant for anything bad. What we were meant to do in our lifetime was to explore the galaxy, explore our area. We were never meant for anything other than exploring. I hope you know that. We were meant to be explorers in this fucking frontier. Just like in Star Trek, we were never meant to do the other. We were meant to do the opposite. So, if you let that happen, if you don't let it happen, if you let the rapture happen, then bad things will happen to your children, to your pregnant women, to your women who have children inside who are Christians. But if the rapture never happened because we fight it and we do the opposite from now on, and we spread it around, then God is going to have us have friends in high, high places. I'm talking about high places, which means finally we'll be free of this world and we can explore the galaxy like we're meant to. That's the whole reason why God set us on a path of discovery. All because we supposedly ate from the tree of knowledge. That's also the tree of death, because with it brings death and destruction because of the knowledge that we have inside of us. So I'm saying this: be peaceful, be friends. We'll be friends, you be friends. Together we can bring forth a nation under heavenly beings, and we would never have to worry about no one else. So that's my take on it. Now I have to go back. So, bye. And by the way, make sure you remember this. Make sure it happens. Because it's supposed to be for everyone. Not just certain people can have that freedom. Not that love. because if we hated that, then we're no better than the rest of the lower classes. And we know what they're talking about, aren't we? So, like we said, always be safe and always be good. And now I'm shining out. So, make sure if the rapture happens, we're going to get punished. If the rapture doesn't happen, we're going to get rewarded. And rewarded is a very good thing for all of us. Every being in the entire galaxy will be rewarded if they follow the Bible as a guide of what not to do instead of what to do. Which means the rapture, we're not supposed to have it happen because he doesn't want it to happen. So this is me trying to tell you the truth and not from any point of view. So be peaceful. God bless you. And this is me telling you the truth. And telling you, never, ever give up on your dreams. And never give up on anything else. So, bye.